Hi there, this is Sean Donahoe and this is Rapid Mailer. Now you're looking at the dashboard right now and this is a very powerful full autoresponder and email management system for WordPress. You don't need expensive monthly subscriptions. When you have this set up, you can do all of your email marketing right from this one control panel for a simple one-time fee. And you can literally have all of the features and functions of the autoresponders, plus many more that they don't have. So let's take a look around and have a quick tour of what we've got going on here and why it's literally going to transform the way that you do email marketing. Now, the cool thing with this system is it can interact and integrate with many different systems. For example, this is Optimized Press 2, one of our best converting squeeze pages, and we've integrated it with that, no problem at all. We pump subscribers from this, from lead pages, from all of the other great squeeze page systems out there, right into Rapid Mailer. Whatever you can integrate other autoresponders, you can integrate our system as well. Not only that, autoresponders are they've been a wee bit unreliable recently. There's been all sorts of downtime. Aweber was down for over a week on and off because of different technical issues. Many of the other autoresponders were down. While everyone else was losing money, people using Rapid Mailer were raking in money because they were able to. They weren't under the gun and under the control. They weren't putting their business and risking their income with these third-party systems. So not only is this a great replacement for most of the autoresponder systems out there, it's a great backup system as well. And you can import your lists right in here from a CSV. And the cool thing is you don't have any restrictions. Aweber, Constant Contact, MailChimp, every time you import, you've got to go through the Spanish Inquisition about where you got your list from, how you built it, did you buy the list or anything like that. Well, guess what? We don't place any such restrictions on you because that is up to you. That's your business and you're in control. That's why we built this. You are in control. So we just imported a CSV very quickly. You can see it's already done. And these are simulated emails. These are not real emails. This is just for demo purposes here. But this, it just literally, you just import your CSV, boom, you're done. And it's a very simple control panel. I'll just quickly go over here right now. You just choose your file, select which list you want it to, or import them to multiple lists. And this is one thing we do as well. We have private, public, and even paid lists. This is something autoresponders can't do in general, but you can actually charge for direct inclusion to your mailing list right from Rapid Mailer. We integrate with PayPal and to checkout, and you can literally charge for inclusion. That's monetization instantly if you set it up and however you promote that. When we show you, we got all the training in the back end when you order this, and we'll show you that in just a few moments. Now, again, if you want to confirm, you can ask for, require activation or activate immediately. You can also do as like I showed you with the progress bar and everything else, so you can show the progress as it's importing. You can import from CSV or a what's called a vCard file if you're on a Mac and using a contact database. You can also export any of your lists in any way you see fit. So we've got all of that controlled right here. And when you're ready, you've got all your people in, you want to start creating autoresponders, no problem. We have a full autoresponder system. I already set one up here, which is a welcome message. And that's going to our main list. It's just a very quick welcome message. It says, there's all sorts of options for these. And it sends immediately, and you can set a time and a sequence as many as you like. It's very easy. In fact, if I go in here real quick, I'll just show you this. This is the welcome message. I can select, unlike a lot of systems, they say, well, you set up one autoresponder sequence per list. Why do that? Sometimes you want to build multiple segmented lists, but you want to send them the same autoresponder message. No problem. You can actually do that right from here. Do you want to apply it to existing subscribers? Yep. Do you want to always send, or do you want to choose a newsletter that already exists, or do you want to create a new one? Yeah, sure. And then you could build your autoresponder right in here, and we got all sorts of tags that you can insert. This is the same as the broadcast, but you're ready to go. And then you can pick your actual theme that you may be using, and I'll show you themes in a second here. And then you can set when do you want this to go out? Well, maybe 2 days after the last one, and off you go. And then whether it's active or inactive, and you can set it up as you see fit. I'm not going to save that because that was editing one that we already have. And then again, you've got your create broadcast. You've got all these short little links up here as well to create your broadcast, manage your subscribers, create a new mailing list, and check your queue. So again, we've got all this in here, and everything's pretty much automated with the queue handling. Again, it just runs automatically every few minutes. And with the create email feature, you can decide who you're going to send it to. In this case, I'm going to broadcast to all of my subscribers here. You can even set up to auto import your members from WordPress. So if you've got a forum, a membership site, or anything else, you can automatically import or just broadcast to all of the existing subscribers anyway. And then you can create segments of all sorts of different aspects. You can set up different conditions. So you can say, for example, email address contains or equals, or mail subscribers from a specific date range. That's all very, very powerful stuff. And you've got all sorts of quick elements you can click to add, like shortcodes. We've already added the name there. We also have, you can insert posts. So if you want to broadcast your blog, no problem. Or you can also set up pre-done email snippets just for quick usage. And again, you can set that up over here. So one other thing we do is you can send out an HTML version. You can see I've done that there. You can also do a text version. That's done automatically. But if you want to specify your own, no problem. You can do that as well. And then you see here, we've actually got a preview from one of our themes. But we've got all sorts of great themes pre-installed with this system. And when it's done, you can see it's automatically changed that based on the display. But let me change it to, say, simple and elegant. If you want to see any of these, again, we give you a preview option right here. But I've put some content in here so you can just see it. We are CAN spam compliant. It has the unsubscribe links, view offline. You can put your address in here. And you can see we've also got some options so that you can specify who you want to send it from, whether you want to send it once or repeat it. So for example, I can send it every 30 days or starting from this date, and how often do I want to re-add it to the queue? If I want to, I'll just send once. It's entirely up to you. We give you lots of controls. You can't do that with a lot of autoresponders. You can't have the same email going out again and again and again over the next few days or once a month or something like that. It just doesn't work that way. So you can schedule this stuff for years if you want to. It's no problem at all. So it just becomes the ultimate email management system. And again, you can either queue it immediately or you can schedule it sometime in the future. Maybe I want to send out tomorrow at 6 a.m. because there's a big promotion going on. No problem at all. You can do all of that. And configuration is easy. You've got all the configuration options you want. We integrate, you can see here, I'm actually integrating with Amazon SES. That allows me to send 10,000 emails for just $1. That's great. And it's pay as you go. And we integrate with all of the big systems, SendGrid, Mandrill, MailJet, Postmark, Amazon SES, and that is fantastic. And if you don't want to use those, you can actually use your own host's email capabilities as well. A lot of hosts allow you to send a certain amount of emails without complaint per hour, and we allow you to do that. You can throttle to match your server's specific requirements, and we've got all sorts of elements and features in here that make sure you reach the inbox. That's very important, because if no one can see your email and read your email, you're not doing anything. So we have all sorts of techniques and strategies that we show you, plus systems built right into this that allow you to do that. We have read tracking, click tracking. We have ways that you can handle your subscribers, allow them to change their, for example, their subscriptions, their email addresses, and all sorts of things like that. We have all sorts of email templates that I mentioned earlier on. You can change your company profile, integrate with social media to increase social engagement, sending, viral traffic, and we have all sorts of kind of system stuff I won't even go into right now. And again, we have the email queue. This is an example of it right now. In fact, it's reloading. It runs a check right now with the way we've configured this every 2 minutes to see, hey, any new tasks? And then it just sits in the background, boom, 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 automatically, and then sends out emails, works with anything, just to make sure. And you can see right here, for example, we've got nothing in the queue right now, so it's just sitting there checking to see if you've done anything. And again, you can have unlimited mailing lists. There's no restrictions on the amount of emails you have in your system or the amount of lists. The more emails you have with conventional autoresponders, the more it's going to cost you. If you have, for example, about 50,000 emails, that can cost you hundreds and hundreds, if not thousands of dollars every month. With this, it's just a one-time fee. If you integrate with a third-party system, then you've got however many emails you're sending. You pay, like with Amazon SES, you pay as you go. 10,000 emails for $1 for a transmission. No problem at all. That's great. Or you just work within your existing framework. It literally is that simple. So coming back to the dashboard real quick, let me kind of give you a little guided tour. We've got all sorts of options here. We give you a nice kind of graph. You can see I just added all this stuff yesterday. I only installed it yesterday morning. And this is kind of the stats of subscribers, the emails sent, the bounces. I made sure there was a few bounces just to show you the graph, and then 0 unsubscribes. You get a little kind of dashboard, and we're going to change the dashboard around a little bit because I want to add a few bits and pieces to it. But you can see it gives you a summary of what's going on where. You get an idea about your clicks, your bounced, your unsubscribes per email. These two were in draft status, so they're pending, ready for me to finalize and send out. And we're all good to go. And this is a responsive dashboard as well. Works on iPad, works on your mobile phone. You're in control. And that's really what this is all about. We wanted to give you a really great alternative to the overpriced, unreliable autoresponders out there. Give you a backup in case you do have them and there's problems with them. And literally just put your email marketing back in your control. Right now, many people out there, this is a sad fact, many people are putting their entire business income in the hands of a third party. That means at a whim, Aweber, MailChimp, Constant Contact, iContact, or any of the other services can say, you know what, we no longer want your business because your, say your unsubscriber rate is too high, or we don't serve your industry anymore. We've had that. I've heard lots of students have that problem. And I just said, you know what? Enough is enough. Let's create a very powerful system for you that allows you to control your income, to have a great backup plan in case the autoresponder services that are out there all go down again like they did very recently, and give you a way that you can save an absolute fortune in email costs and literally you be in control, not someone else. So that's Rapid Mailer. It's a great, powerful system. We've got a ton of training. We've got a full user guide. We've got absolutely everything in here for you to literally get rocking and rolling immediately. And with all of the high power features built into this system that the top autoresponder services just cannot do, you have a huge advantage as well. This is a total no-brainer. With the money you save, with all of these features like the paid mailing lists, with the unlimited email support, unrestricted imports, unrestricted email marketing, everything being in your control, it's just a no-brainer solution. And During this pre-launch period, we are actually slashing the cost of this by 66%, but we're only doing this for 14 days. After 14 days, the price is going up to $97. So you want to grab a copy of this right now while it's at this incredible discount. And you've seen the amount of power in here. It's a very simple to use system. Anyone can get started with this very, very quickly. Just follow the training that we provide. We've got a quick start guide, everything you need. It's all in here. All you have to do is click that button right below me and get started right now.